My name is Lisamarie Guilloty, and today we're going to be talking about my January favorite. Okay, so I'm going to start off with what I have been loving first is the Starlet palette by Tarte. It's this one right here. I'm going to show you how it looks on the inside. Okay, so when you open it up, you have a very good variety of colors and shades. So the first one, you have your neutral shades, and then the second row, you have more like, your purples, so like a pop of color to make it look more fun. And then the last row is like more, I would say, cool tone. So the shades that I've been loving from here, I would say, is Multitasker. It's this one right here. It's like a deep brown. I'll show you. And then, so it's this one right here. This one. And then the next shade I've been loving from this palette is, let's see, Free Spirit. It's just an all over the lid color. Nothing too special, but I like using it when I'm just gonna go ahead and start off my eyeshadow. And then another color I've been loving is Best Friend. It's a very nice purple shade. It's kind of mauve-y too. So this one right here. Okay. And then moving on to another palette is this one right here from the Balm Cosmetics. It's called the Nude Tude palette. Okay, this one has a lot of nice neutral shades also, but then again there's some pinks, some a cranberry shade right here, and then a gold. So this one I like using when I want to like venture out more into my looks. So right here is one that I've been liking. It's called Sexy. It's a very nice cranberry shade. And then this one right here is called Seductive. It's a very nice like bronzy kind of shade. I use this in one of my looks, but yeah. And then Snobby right here is a very nice gold tone, gold. Well, very nice yellow tone gold. Okay, so moving on to brushes. I have a couple here, some from Morphe and one from Sonia Kashuk and one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, so starting with Morphe. Two brushes that I've been loving to use for my face lately is the Morphe M405. It's this one right here. It's just a contour brush, or you can use it for bronzer. I use it for contouring. It's a very nice kind of flimsy brush. It's not too stiff or too dense, which I like because I feel like if you're gonna do contour in your face, you should probably use something that's a little bit more lightweight, because you could create, those very harsh lines, and you don't want that. Okay, and then for highlighting, I actually like using the Morphe M510. It's this one right here. It's just a typical highlighting brush. I'm not sure if this is typically for highlighting, but that's what I use it for. It's flimsy too, not too dense. Well, it's a little dense at the top, which I kind of like, because I feel like if you use something too loose, it creates like a messy kind of look when you're trying to highlight. But it's actually what I use today to highlight my face. And then moving on to eyes, I have 4 brushes from Morphe. One is the M504 brush. It's just a fluffy kind of blender brush. It's a little dense at the top, if you can tell. I use this not for blending, but when I'm done with my foundation and I put the excess onto my eyelids, I use this and dip into like some setting powder and go ahead and sweep it on my lid. So that, once again, that one is the M504 brush. The next brush I like using from Morphe is the E27. This one's very good. Actually, a lot of people recommend it. That's why I got it. It's just, once again, like a fluffy kind of dense brush though. I use this for my transition shades. It pretty much does all the work for you, so that's why I like it. And the look. Morphe brushes are affordable and they're cheap, but at the same time their quality is very good. So you're paying for a cheap brush, but then again the brushes are good. So yeah, and then next I like using the Morphe M200. This one is a blending brush, but it's more tapered at the top, so it goes more straight up. I like using this for my crease because it really gets in there and I feel like since I have hooded eyelids, this kind of works better for me because it just, you know, points it out right there. Once again, that's the M200. And then the next one I like using is the Morphe M166. It's just a typical, you know, shader brush, nothing fancy, but I just use this when I want to apply a shade all over my lid. So yeah, that one is the M166. Okay, so moving on to eyebrow products. I like using the Anastasia pomade in dark brown. It's this one right here. Using that with a Anastasia Beverly Hills number 7 brush. This is just a small eyebrow brush. It's very stiff, which I like because I feel like if you're using a product like this, you need something stiff because it could get runny. Next, I like using to set my eyebrows is the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Plumper. It looks like this, and it's pretty much just a brow gel. The wand is like that. I like this because it gets like really into your hairs to set it, and you don't really have to use, you don't have to use a lot. You just wipe it off and then you go. And then next, to clean up under my brows, I like using the NYX Contour and Conceal palette. This one is in light clear. Now this I only use to clean under my eyebrows, and this one, it's right here. This is the shade. They don't have names on them, but it's pretty much just a, you know, regular yellow tone kind of concealer right there. Yeah, I like using this to clean them under my eyebrows because sometimes I can like overdraw them and it doesn't look good. So I just use this shade right here, clean them up, and they look good, and I just blend it out. Okay, moving to face. Alright, so this is the foundation I've been using pretty much the whole month. This one is by Too Faced, Born This Way. It's a very good medium to full coverage foundation. I have my shade in Natural Beige. It's a very nice yellow tone foundation. When I first used it, I actually didn't like it because it looked a little dry, but once I started putting like you know, like illuminators and stuff like that before I applied it, it looked way better. But yeah, this is a good foundation. I think it's around 40 bucks. I got it from Sephora. Then moving on to concealer. This one is the one I've been using lately. It's the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. It just looks like that. I have it in the shade medium light neutral. Okay, I like this concealer, but I don't like the shade I got. It doesn't crease, okay, so the concealer itself, it doesn't crease on me. It's very full coverage and all that, but I don't like the shade I got. I wish I would have got the medium light warm, not the neutral, because this one, it doesn't do enough for me. I like a bright eye. I'm not saying it's not a light shade, because it kind of is, but I like more of a warm yellow tone concealer. But for now, it's a good concealer. I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just the shade that I got, I don't like. So for us girls that have, you know, dark circles, I like using this. It's the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. It looks like this when you open it up. It's just an orange peachy tone. It's in the shade light pale, but it's in DCC02. So yeah, it's this one peachy kind of salmon color. Salmon color kind of concealer. This one is good to color correct because for me, I have dark circles, I have veins, I got anything you can name under my eyes, which I hate. So that pretty much, it covers really good of my veins and like my purples and my blues under there. It works really good. So I just apply this first and blend it out, and then I go ahead and apply whatever concealer I'm going to use, and it pretty much covers my dark circles. Then moving on to primers. A primer that I've been liking lately is the Too Faced Hangover RX. It's the it has coconut and electrolytes and probiotics. Okay, it just so at first, when I first picked this up, I maybe got it like a year ago or two, but lately I've been using it a lot. It's pretty much a lotion for your face. It's not a primer, I wouldn't say that, but it's like a lotion. Okay, and then a primer that I've been liking, another one, is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm pretty sure you guys are not new to this. It's been out forever. I know Nicole Guilloty talked about it a lot before, and many other YouTubers, but it's pretty much just a silicone primer. It just has like that kind of feel to it. It's very smooth, it's not heavy, so but then again, you don't really need a lot of it. Moving on to highlighters. Okay, I have 3 to talk to you about today. 2 are from Becca and 1 is from the Bomb Cosmetics. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is the one in Moonstone. This is the one I'm wearing today. It's a very nice gold highlight. Okay, let me do a little swatch for you. Okay, it's this one right here. It's a very nice gold kind of toned highlight. It's very similar to the Bomb Cosmetics one, the Mary Lou one. It's very similar. I'm gonna swatch them together. That way you see how similar they are. The Mary Lou one is a little bit more gold, I could say that, but then, okay, so this is Moonstone and then this is Mary Lou. They both look similar, but the only thing that's a little different is that Mary Lou is a little bit more gold tone. This is the Champagne Pop one, the one that Jaclyn Hill worked on with them. This one is similar to Moonstone also, but then again, it's peachy. That's that one right here. Okay. Moving on to lips. I'm actually going to talk about the lip combo I'm wearing today, and the lip liner I have on is the Jordana Rock and Rose Easy Liner. Okay. This one is a very nice, like rosy toned nude liner. It's this one right here, very nice rosy nude. And then I am wearing, let's see, Cream Sheen. Well, it's Pillow Talk by MAC, but it's a Cream Sheen formula. At first, okay, I purchased this online, and I'm typically not a fan of Cream Sheen lipsticks, but then again, this one is like a very pretty color. So I just paired these two. The Rock and Rose is pretty much like the Pillow Talk, but it's a little bit more deeper, and then I just applied Pillow Talk on top. So yeah, once again, I'm not really a fan of Cream Sheen formulas for lipsticks, but I kind of liked how these two paired together, and it's a very nice shade. This is the first shade I ever used that it's not too pink on me, because I really don't like nudes that have a lot of pink tones in it. I like a, you know, a nudie nude. So more. Then the next lip product I'm gonna talk about is the Kat Von D Lolita number 2. She made basically like a sister to the first Lolita. I don't have that one to reference over, but this one I would say is just a very nice mauve kind of brick kind of color. That's what I kind of like, a clay color. That's what I kind of want to say that it looks like, because I feel like it just looks like a nice red, like, I don't know, like an orange kind of clay color. And the last product I'm gonna talk about for my favorites is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I heard about this from Diana Chantel when she talked about it. I think she purchased it in London, and then we finally got it over here. Yeah, so I purchased mine at Target. I use this with a cotton round. This one right here, I just use it with a cotton round. It comes out like water. Nothing fancy, doesn't look like anything, but yeah, I use it with a cotton round. I only use 2 of these and I'm done. Like, I don't really need to use any more. I'll probably do like a double-sided to, you know, kind of prevent me from using another cotton round, but this is pretty much really good and better than makeup wipe. Guys, that's all for my January favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you think I should do more of these videos, then please thumbs it up. Leave some comments below what you want to see next. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.